Hello everybody, welcome to class. Today's class is going to be a 15-minute Vinyasa Yoga sequence that is perfect to do first thing in the morning, which will loosen up and energize the body. I hope you enjoy it. Let's start in child's pose. Bring the knees mat width distance apart. Bring the toes together. Extend the hands out in front of you. Lower the forehead down into the mat. Bring your awareness to your breath. And try to keep your awareness on the breath for the duration of practice. On your next inhale, come to a tabletop position. Make sure that the wrists are underneath the shoulders, the hips are, and that the knees are underneath the hips. Tuck the toes under, and let's start with a quick wrist warm-up. Make circles around the wrists in clockwise direction for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change directions for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now point your fingertips to the long edge of your mat and shift right over your right wrist and then left over your left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now fingertips point to your knees and shift forward and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to sit on your heels, shake out the hands. And come back to a neutral table. Let's do a couple rounds of cat and cow. Inhale as you send the belly towards the mat. Your gaze comes forward for cow. Exhale as you roll from the base of your spine, around the upper back. Tuck your chin to your chest for cat. Inhale as you send the tummy towards the mat. Your gaze comes forward for cow. Exhale as you roll from the base of your spine, round the upper back. Tuck your chin to your chest. Cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to a neutral table, and on your next inhale, raise the right arm to the sky, open up the chest to the right. Exhale, thread the needle, and bring the shoulder all the way down onto the mat, and feel that stretch. Inhale, lift the arm to the sky, open up the chest. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, raise the arm. Exhale, thread the needle. Come back up to a table and let's do the other side. Inhale as you raise the left arm to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Shoulder comes all the way down onto the mat. Inhale, raise the arm. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, raise the arm. Exhale, thread the needle. Come back to a neutral table. Untuck the toes. Shift the knees a little bit further behind you. And bend at the elbows as you lower your chest and your chin onto the mat. Keep the hips up. And then push the hips down onto the mat. Lift the chest for Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. Pull the shoulders or the shoulder blades down away from the shoulders and apart. Let's hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Look to your right. Extend your left arm straight out behind you. Bend at the right knee. Lift the right foot to the ceiling. And slowly step the right foot outside the left calf for a scorpion twist. Breathe into the stretch. On your next inhale, let's come back through center and do the other side. Extend your right arm straight out beside you. Look to your left. Bring the left hand underneath the left shoulder. Bend at the left knee. Lift the left foot to the ceiling and step the foot outside the right calf. Keep breathing. On your next inhale, come back through center. Bring both hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under and inhale as you push yourself up into a high plank. Make sure that you're pushing the mat away, that your upper back is rounded, and that you're pressing evenly throughout your palms. On your next inhale, draw the right knee to the right elbow. Tap, extend the right leg straight out behind you. Draw the knee to the elbow. Tap, extend straight out behind you. Let's do one more. Draw the knee to the elbow. Tap, hold for 3, 2, 1, and then step the right foot outside the right hand for a lizard lunge. Let's bounce our hips up and down here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the left knee onto the mat, bend at the left leg, grab the left foot on the pinky toe side with the right hand, and extend the leg away from you to open up into the shoulder. Relax the quad, pull the foot into the glute for a thigh stretch. Make sure you're not collapsing into your left shoulder. Push the mat away from you, as we did in plank pose. Release the foot. Heel toe the right foot to the center of the mat. Send your hips back, straighten the right leg, flex the right toes, which means you're pulling the toes towards your knees for a half split. Inhale as you lift the chest. Exhale, fold over the leg. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold over the leg. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold over the leg. On your next inhale, shift the hips forward, bend at the right knee, lift the left, and set the left knee outside the right, and come to sitting on your left glute. Wrap the left arm around the right leg, pull the leg into the body. Inhale as you lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist, gaze comes over the right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist, gaze comes over the shoulder. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, release the twist. Bring both legs straight out in front of you. Extend your arms forward and bend at the knees to come into a boat pose. Let's lower down into low boat and come back up to regular boat. That was one. Let's do 4 more. Lower, lift, lower, lift. 2 more. Lower, lift. Last one. Lower, lift. Cross the legs, tuck them underneath the hips, roll over the feet and come back into a plank pose. Make sure that you're pushing the mat away from you and that your weight is evenly distributed in your hands. Now let's do the other side. Let's bring our left knee to the left elbow, tap, extend the leg straight out behind you. Inhale, knee to elbow, tap, extend the leg out behind you. Inhale, tap the knee to the elbow, hold for 3, 2, 1, and step the left foot outside the left hand for a lizard lunge. Let's pulse up and down here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the right knee down, bend at the leg, grab the right foot on the pinky toe side with the left hand and extend the leg away from you for a shoulder stretch. Relax the thigh, pull the foot into your glute for a thigh stretch. Release the foot, slowly lower the toes back to the mat. Heel toe the left foot to the middle of the mat. And shift the hips back, straighten the left leg, and flex the feet for a half split on the left. Inhale as you lift the chest. Exhale as you fold over the leg. Inhale as you lift the chest. Exhale, fold over the leg. Inhale as you lift the chest. Exhale, fold over the leg. On your next inhale, shift the hips forward, bend at the left knee, raise the back knee, and set the right knee outside the left ankle. Lower onto your right glute. Wrap the right arm around the left leg. Pull the leg into the body. Inhale as you lengthen the spine. Exhale as you twist. Look over the right shoulder. The left shoulder. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, twist. On your next inhale, release the bind, straighten both legs out in front of you. Extend your arms out in front of you and lower yourself onto your mat. Slowly for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to lying on your back. Draw your heels close to your hips. Inhale as you lift your hips to the sky. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Draw your shoulders closer to your heels and pull your heels towards your back to activate the hamstrings. Lift the heels or the hips as high as you can to activate the legs. Release the hands, slowly lower the hips back onto the mat. Lift the feet, grab the shins with your hands, roll forward and back. And from here we are coming into a yogi squat. If you can't come into it on the first try, don't worry about it, just try again. The yogi squat is a really good pose to improve your ankle flexibility. If you notice that your heels are lifted, that's fine, don't worry about it. And if this pose isn't accessible to you at all, then you can lift the hips and just be as deep as you can. On your next inhale, lift the hips and slowly come to a standing position. Evenly distribute the weight in your feet. Lift up through the crown of your head. On your next inhale, lift the arms above the head, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands come above the head, palms touch, send the hips forward. Exhale, dive down into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come to shins. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, step the feet back for a high plank. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, bend at the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, come to the tops of your feet, push yourself up into an upward dog. Exhale, send the hips up and back for downward dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step the feet behind the hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands come above the head, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands come above the head, palms touch, shift the hips forward. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, create space, lengthen the spine. Exhale, place the hands onto the mat, step the feet back for a high plank. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, bend at the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, open up the heart, broaden the collarbones. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step the feet behind the hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, create space, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands touch above the head. Exhale, lower the hands to your heart. Inhale, hands touch above the head, send the hips forward. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat, step the feet back for a high plank. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, bend at the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, broaden the collarbones. Exhale, downward dog. Slowly lower the knees onto the mat. Knees are close together, toes are touching. Lower the forehead down into the mat and bring the arms to either side of your leg for a child's pose variation. Let's slow down the breath. And on your next inhale, come to a comfortable seated position, either a cross-legged position or on your heels. Bring the hands onto your knees or onto your lap. Lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders away from the ears, and close down the eyes. Let's take a couple of moments here just to pay attention to the sensations in and around our body, and also to the inflow and outflow of breath. If you notice the mind start to wander, that's okay. Just release whatever you are thinking and gently come back to the inflow and outflow of your breath. When you're ready, bring the palms to the heart. Rub the palms together to create some heat. Bring the palms over the eyes. Open the eyes and lower the palms. That's it. Thank you for joining today's class. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that the body feels good and energized for the rest of the day. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button down below and consider subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate it, and it lets me know that you're finding the videos valuable and that you'd like to see more. Anyway, thanks so much again. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.